Welcome to HARS, the Historical Aircraft Restoration Society. Open tarmac days are a regular feature at HARS. From the only Lockheed Super Constellation flying today to the first Qantas Boeing 747-400, HARS Museum is located less than 100 kilometres from Sydney at Albion Park, gateway to South Coast, New South Wales. Welcome to a new video. Here's Tim May with Carl Robinson.
I suppose this is where it all started for Bob.
Exactly. Well, this was the beginning of the collection. Was this Neptune marine surveillance aircraft?
Right. Engine start checklist.
Okay, we'll start this one.
Start the left. Okay. Oil pressure.
And Bob Delahunty was looking for some engines for this, which is the same engine as on the Lockheed Constellation. So when he went to look for engines for this, he ended up with what's become the iconic and symbol of the HARS Museum, was the Lockheed Constellation.
Well, one of the great things here at HARS is that we've got a fleet of aircraft that actually fly in many cases. Some of them could be made flying. And the Super Constellation was a big challenge at the time. People have said to us over the years that they don't know how we did it. It was out of sheer determination to work through all the challenges. And it's similar to the 747 that Qantas have given us. We look at that aircraft and realise it's in pretty good shape. Qantas really looked after their aircraft. Probably no real reason other than time passes by most things that aircraft couldn't fly again like this one day if the same passion and enthusiasm were exhibited. The runway here is more than capable of dealing with the 747, as was proved. So whilst we have that aircraft, certainly the Super Constellation that we're sitting in now is our iconic flagship of the fleet, and I don't think that's going to change. It's certainly turns heads wherever it flies, and we love to operate it and maintain it.
But in a lot of ways, that's much more glamorous because people know and remember the Constellation, whereas the Neptune was more even a secretive sort of aircraft for coastal surveillance and all that sort of activities. When it arrived in over Sydney, it was like a fleet of Harley Davidsons flying.
And it also just shows you how significant the HARS collection has become. That we've got 2 flying Caribous, we've got a couple of DC-3s that fly, and the fact that we were asked to contribute is a recognition of how important HARS is now seen in historic aviation in Australia.
Well, Sterling, welcome to HARS on
Thank
behalf
you.
of the committee and our members here. We're really happy to see you arrive safely in your FOKKER friendship. We just want to talk a little bit about your arrival and the history of the FOKKER friendship. And in relation, this is one of our more recent acquisitions here, TAA's very first aircraft, the DC-3, which was given to the airline in 1946 to start off TAA, and very historic aircraft, and was the backbone of regional aviation in Australia for many years. And then of course the FOKKER stepped in.
That's right. The Friendship, the F-27 Friendship stepped in to mainly took over the place of the DC-3s, and it was the first time that people could go around Australia in pressurised comfort with air conditioning in the cabin and turboprop engines. So it was a step up, and with the reliability also. But you look back at this old girl and you think, gee whiz, it was magnificent. Probably one of the best aircraft that ever came out of McDonnell Douglas. The FOKKER that you've taken delivery of now is probably the only flyable FOKKER in the Southern Hemisphere.
Wow.
So I'd hazard a guess at that. There wouldn't be many. In fact, I'd say that's probably it. And it flew in here and in reasonable conditions. So it's a flying exhibition at the moment.
Yeah. And when you came over from Auckland, you started
Auckland,
out?
yes.
And
yep.
how did you get over here?
We came from Auckland to Norfolk Island, and then from Norfolk Island to the Gold Coast, and then the Gold Coast down to here, down to Wollongong. So it was quite good all the way except the last leg, Gold Coast down to here. So, not very good at the moment outside weather-wise, but it did it well. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome back. Welcome to Wollongong.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe and leave your comments below. For information on upcoming events, visit hars.org.au.